So I just got back from the theater. I went to go see The Joker, and yeah, let's talk about that. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Nerd News. Today is going to be a movie review for a very popular movie and a very deep movie called Joker. Now, if you don't know who the Joker is, where have you been? And before we start, guys, I just want to say thank you to everyone that's been subscribing. I greatly appreciate it. I love making these videos for you, and I hope you guys enjoy watching them. Now let's talk. I don't even know where to begin with this. So when I first heard they're doing a Joker movie, I instantly thought, okay, well, it's going to be better than Jared Leto's Joker. Let's just be completely honest. His Joker was a very rocker type Joker. But we've seen a lot of Jokers throughout the years of cinema. But I kind of did this little rundown when I did a video a while back about Robert Pattinson, whatever that guy, when he was cast as the new Batman. So a quick little rundown as the Jokers we've seen in the past already. Here we go. Jack Nicholson's Joker was more of a kind of a comic, quirky relief. Heath Ledger's Joker was the anarchist, the I don't care, I'm gonna burn things down, Tyler Durden type character. Jared Leto's Joker, he was very punk rocker, like Sid Vicious meets Spike, from Buffy. And then you have Joaquin Phoenix's. Out of all of the Jokers that we've seen, I mean, just the ones on film, not to mention the Cesar Romero one. But this Joaquin Phoenix Joker is grounded in reality, and boy, is it grounded in reality. And also, before we go on, this is a full spoiler review on the movie. So if you haven't seen Joker, stop this now, watch the movie, then come back and check it out, because I'm going to spoil everything. So the interesting thing about this movie, it's directed by Todd Phillips. Now, if you don't know who Todd Phillips is, he's the man who brought us, the Hangover movies. Crazy, right? So when you think this comedic director is going to do such a deep-rooted psychological character and popular character such as the Joker, you kind of scratch your head and wonder, how did this happen? But man, he took a lot of influences from Martin Scorsese, specifically Taxi Driver. If you haven't seen Taxi Driver, great movie. Now this film, the cinematography in this film is absolutely stunning. I mean, as violent and crazy as it is, which we'll get into in a second, it is a very beautifully shot movie. I get to see this cinematographer hanging around with the director to how are we going to shoot this? The only way that I know how. Perfection. But when I say this movie is grounded in reality, the Joker's iconic laugh, right? So when you first see Arthur Fleck, he literally is laughing. He will not stop laughing. That's the very first shot you see, and you're like, oh, okay, we're in this already. All right. And as a couple of scenes go by, you've seen this part in the trailer. He's on a bus and he's making a kid laugh by bleh, bleh, and he can't stop laughing again. And he hands the woman in front of him a card that says, I have a condition, and it makes me laugh. I'm not laughing at you. It's just a condition. So that is why he laughs. It is a condition. He cannot control it. Like, seriously, he can't control it. There are moments when he's trying to hold in the laughter and he's holding in his breath because he can't breathe because he's laughing so hard. And it is such an amazing little touch to the character that it's one thing is so known for is his laughter. Another thing that's kind of interesting about Arthur Fleck / the Joker, he has this mental, I guess you would say, disability where he sees things that he wants to believe is real. So he has this neighbor that it's Zazie Beetz, who plays Domino in not Jurassic Park. That would change that movie completely. No, she plays Domino in Deadpool 2. Anyways, he envisions going to dinner with her, having just really funny little conversations on the hallway, even going into her apartment and having the sex, doing the thing, We'll move on. It's uncomfortable, I know. So he sees these things, and it's kind of interesting. It is a very Fight Club, Tyler Durden-esque kind of, quick little things that you're like, oh, that really didn't happen. Ooh, this man's crazy. And as the movie progresses, they do a very good job hooking the audience in, making you feel really bad for Arthur. I mean, this man goes through all kinds of horrible just coincidences, and he's in the wrong place at the wrong time, and life is just kicking him down, literally kicking him down. I mean, this is the birth of the Joker, but there's a turning point. One specific scene in the movie that is like right there. There is the birth of the Joker. And you see it in the train. He's laughing. He just got fired from his job being a clown. He can't stop laughing yet again. His condition. And the like 3 Wall Street guys are in there and they're harassing a girl on the train. And they come up to Arthur and they ask him, why are you laughing? What's funny? They start beating him up, and Arthur has a gun that he got from one of his friends that was one of his co-workers. And you see it. There's a pan where it's tilted this way, and you see him on the floor just getting kicked. And the rage builds in his eyes, and he takes the gun out and he shoots them. He shoots all 3 of them, and that's the first time he's taken a life. And that changed him. That was the birth of the Joker in that scene. And it's really fascinating because you can see a little smirk after he killed him. He's like, I like this. I should feel bad, but I like this. That's definitely not normal behavior. Just saying. I'm no psychiatrist, but So Arthur learns the truth that his dad is Thomas Wayne. Thomas Wayne apparently had an affair with his mom, and as the story progresses, he realizes, no, they never had an affair. He was adopted. But no, his mom lied to him all his life. His mom was like, Thomas Wayne is the best man ever. He's gonna save Gotham. He's gonna clean the streets. He's your father. Yet again, I did Keanu Reeves. Sorry. And in one of the most brilliant moments, right? You see, there's a couple of scenes that kind of gave me goosebumps. This one specifically, when Arthur Fleck meets the young Bruce Wayne. He does this whole clown, he has the red nose, he has this fake magic wand, and he makes it into a flower bouquet, and he hands it to him, and then Alfred comes in, and Alfred is like, no, what are you doing? Stay away from Mr. Wayne. And it's just a really interesting moment that you see these 2 opposing forces that need each other, good and evil, and they are meeting for the first time without knowing who each other are or how their paths are going to cross. Really cool little scene that they added in that movie. But after Arthur learns that he is adopted and was lied to, he does what anyone else would have done, I guess, if you were a crazy psychopath. He killed his mom. He then goes and finds out, tries to get information from Thomas Wayne. Thomas Wayne decks him and's like, get out of here, kid. So at this point, Ish went down, man. I mean, he's just having a horrible day. And also, one of the coolest thing about this is the movie was over, right? And I'm sitting in the theater and I realize, out of all the superhero movies that's been out, we've seen tons of superhero movies. We've seen a lot of origin stories. We've seen origin stories within origin story. We've seen hero origin stories, but we've never seen one specific movie that's dedicated to the origin of a villain. This is one of a kind, essentially. I mean, there's no other movie that it's 100% villain all the time. There's not a hero in the movie. The hero is the villain, but he doesn't save anyone. It's just chaos from the beginning till end. But the great thing about this movie is it's a normal build-up, right? The first act, it sets everything up. You have the second act, which is the confrontation, and then the third act, the resolution. Now, the resolution, though, in this one is him actually being birthed into the Joker. Arthur Fleck, gone. Third act, it's completely the birth of the Joker. And one of the greatest moments is he got arrested at the end. They broke him out, because there was a riot that happened because of the consequences that he has made by killing people in retaliation to Thomas Wayne. And there's a great moment where he gets out of the car wreck, and all these people are surrounding him in Joker masks, and they're chanting his name, and they're just like pumped up that he's actually standing up to the man. That's pretty much what they're doing. And he has his back to the audience, or to the crazy people with masks, and his mouth is bleeding, and he takes the blood and he puts the blood up to make a bigger smile, and then he turns and he does this pose to the people. He does this like grando pose, and then the camera kind of pans out. It is such a great shot because it looks like a Jim Lee cover. And Joaquin Phoenix, man, I mean, if he gets nominated for something, I'm not going to be surprised. He has this like weird, creepy dancing, and he does this like creepy, like Martha Graham-esque kind of movement. But man, you really feel sorry for that character, the way that Joaquin Phoenix performed it. I mean, it's fantastic. And I can't finish this video without talking about one of the coolest moments, second coolest moments, that I knew they were going to add. I knew they're going to add. This is a spoiler, so yet again, if you made it this far, you might as well just keep listening. You see at the end the riot of everything a Joker's done, and on the same street, you're going to know where I'm going with this in a second. On the same street where all the riot is going on, there is a theater. And who is in the theater? Martha Wayne, Thomas Wayne, little Bruce. They leave, they go down an alleyway, they get shot, they die. The reason why that's so cool is because literally the exact same night that Joker was born, Batman was born. Think about it. You have this evil clown who just tapped into him, what he thinks he is. Then you have Bruce Wayne, who lost his entire family, and he's starting down the path towards becoming the Dark Knight. Very, 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 very cool, Todd Phillips. I could literally talk about this movie for hours, but Joker is fantastic. Now, it is very, very, I guess you would say, deep, and it's there's a lot of dialogue, and there's some slow parts in it, but the slow parts actually help to build the story to make you feel like this character is going through some stuff, and you kind of can understand why he morphed into who he is. But the Joker, if you've seen it, let me know in the comments below. I want to hear what you guys think about it. I think it's the best DC movie besides the Nolan universe. Take out the Nolan universe, it's the best DC movie to date. So DC may be on the rise and maybe onto something big with Joker. Who knows what's next? They built up Batman, so I mean, you know, who knows? He could be fighting the new Batman. Huh. Robert Pattinson against Joaquin Phoenix. I don't know about that. But thanks guys for listening. If this is your first time, please hit the like, hit the subscribe, and please just spread the word. I would greatly appreciate it. And also, you know where to find me if you want to check me out on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram. Here's the handles here. Check it out. I would greatly appreciate it. There's a lot of cool stuff on there. Yeah, give it a whirl. Thank you guys for listening, and until next time, you know, just put a smile on that face, but a happy smile. A happy smile. A happy smile.